Hi, it's Nancy, and I am so excited to share with you about my travel junk journal. I posted a video about a couple of months ago, part one of the Grand Tour, and it was a video about preparing the travel junk journal prior to going on our vacation. And I promised that I would come back and show you the final result, and I'm just really excited to do that. This was one of the most fun projects that I've ever done, and so I just want to share it with you. This is just a inexpensive little spiral notebook that I started with, and in the first video I talked about how I went through and prepared the pages. I doubled the sheets, glued them together, put washi tape around, and on all of the sheets, I did have some empty ones left in the back. I wasn't sure how many I was going to need, and as it turned out, I had prepared just about the right amount. So this is just a scrapbook page I used in here to cover the front cover. And this was just something that I had written before we went, kind of talking about the planning of the trip. I had put a calendar in, and I had put our itinerary in. These are things that I did in advance. So I wrote in my journal every day but one day, and I was just too tired that night, so I had to make up for it the next day. But I really enjoyed journaling every day, and it just keeps the memories alive from now on. I made all kinds of little flip outs. Most of them were made in advance, and one thing that I did that I'd never really considered doing was collecting postcards from every place that we went. My husband got in on it too, so it was kind of a joint effort, and it was just a lot of fun to pick out the postcards, and I kind of let him pick them out because then it makes him feel like he's part of the journaling process too. So we went to Glacier National Park, and this vacation was 21 days long. So we traveled 4,466 miles, so we made lots of memories along the way. Here's my postcards that I used as flip outs. Lots of postcards. I made little pockets to put brochures from museums in there. And all of the parks had maps and informational brochures, so we collected those, got pockets for those. And I took some stickers with us, and so I added stickers along the way, but a lot of the places had little stickers that you could buy. This was even the sticker that you put on your shirt when you're admitted into the museum. So here was a sack from the museum store. So I took the sacks and recycled them and made those into pockets. And at the Charles M. Russell Museum, they had a craft for kids to do, but I couldn't help myself. I had to get in on the action, so I made some stamps along with the kids. It was a lot of fun. So you can see I did a lot of writing. Here's Glacier. And now we took about 1,000 photographs. So those are going to go into a separate scrapbook. I haven't started that yet. So basically it was just a lot of writing. Here's Yellowstone, Grand Tetons. Here's another sack that I recycled to use as a pocket. Lots of little flip overs. Here's postcards. And I kept a daily tab of the miles that we drove, temperatures. Just lots of little flip-ups with the postcards. I cut up some things and stuck them in here. Here's something that I colored and took along with me. It was just blank, but I really got into the wildflowers, and so that just worked out really well. I talked about how much I enjoyed the wildflowers. Another sack that I recycled. And at the end, I left a couple of blank pages just to add some afterthoughts. Here's the gas receipts. My husband wanted to save those. Here's the total miles that we made at the end of the trip. Another sack I recycled. So when we got home, I took one of the maps from Montana, cut it up, and pasted it on this notebook. Made a little title here, and then I Mod Podged it. Makes it real rugged, and I am just so happy with this. This is one of the most fun things I've ever done. I love it. Thank you for letting me share with you.